welcome to Evening Tai Chi for Arthritis with Allison Anderson. Take it away, Allison.
Thanks, Okaria. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Allison Anderson. I am an instructor of Tai Chi for arthritis for the last 3 years or so, and I've been teaching at Oceanside Library. So this is going to be a little intro course for those of you who have never taken it. So welcome. I'm glad to be able to provide an evening class for those of you working. So if you have not taken Tai Chi before, there are several different forms and types of Tai Chi. And specifically what I teach is Tai Chi for arthritis. And reason being, I'm a nurse over at Mount Sinai South Nassau, and I'm the injury prevention coordinator for the trauma department. And the number one mechanism of trauma injury is falls in the elderly. So Tai Chi for arthritis is evidence-based program started by Dr. Paul Lamb out of Australia and decades ago. And it has shown, the studies have shown that if you take the 8-week course twice a week, and then you continue to maintain the activity, that your risk of falling can decrease by up to 50%. So really significant, really beneficial. For those of you who feel like your balance might be off as we age, or especially lately when we are, stuck at home, we're probably not exercising as much. So you might notice that your balance has been a little worse off. So these are, I'm going to show you tonight some easy, they're actually very, very easy, but very effective exercises, warm-up exercises. I'll show you the 12 forms that we learned throughout the 8 weeks of Tai Chi for arthritis, and then we end with a cool down. So some of the major points with Tai Chi for arthritis: Tai Chi, Chi is energy. So we focus on the positive energy. We do a lot of deep breathing techniques. So it's also been proven, the breathing techniques, to help with relaxation, help with oxygenation, and especially right now, being totally stressed out with everything going on in our world, we kind of just, I tell people all the time, just kind of take a step back and you can do some really effective deep breaths. So with Tai Chi, we actually focus on what's called Dantian breathing. So Dantian breathing is using those core muscles, so that we don't normally think about when we are taking our normal deep breaths in and out. So when you put your, if you want to, I'll show you. So when you put your hand just below your breastbone, and then on your pubic area right up here, just below. So when you breathe, your diaphragmatic and pelvic muscles, they relax, and they get bigger, they relax. So, and then oxygen is brought in, and then hence relaxation. So as you take your deep breaths in, you're going to take your deep breath in through the nose. Feel those muscles expand, and then out through the mouth. Okay, and then you feel everything relax. So using your core muscles. So it's deep breath in through the nose, belly expands, and then out through the mouth. And then everything relaxes. And then one more time, deep breath in, and out through the mouth. So that is the idea of Dantian breathing, using those core muscles. So, and again, we take our deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. So another thing that I tell people to do is we do our open close with Tai Chi for arthritis. So we kind of stop, excuse me, we kind of stop, and in between each form, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. But during this time, our palms are facing each other. The reason being is that's where our chi is. Everybody has their own internal individual chi, so your energy, and you want it to be positive because positive makes you happy, makes you relaxed. So If everybody can put their hands together, we also keep our fingers nice and loose in Tai Chi. We never lock joints. So if you put your palms facing each other, and when we take our deep breath in, using those core muscles, the Dantian breathing technique, we're opening. And then as we breathe out, we're closing. Okay, so when you breathe in, breathing in positive energy, and then breathing out the negative energy. So what I tell people is, and Dr. Lamb as well, when he teaches the course, he tells you to picture something positive in between your palms, your chi. So whatever that might be. So somebody might picture flowers, a sparkle, the sun, water, whatever makes you happy, picture that in between. So we'll do our 3 open closes. So this is a nice way, again, to just kind of, if you're feeling stressed out throughout the day, I find myself a lot stopping and doing this myself, and just taking these 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And it really can help to reset and to just kind of calm everything down. So go right ahead. So we'll do our deep breath in and out. Again, taking your time, deep breath in and out. And then one more time. And out. So that's the open close technique in Tai Chi. You'll see when we do all the forms that, again, we stop in the middle and we take a nice deep breath in and out, and then we flow into the next form. So again, techniques that I was saying, all evidence-based, everything, all the techniques that we use help to build balance and strength in all our muscles from neck down to the ankles. So we'll do that in the warm-up, and it's a really, really easy warm-up. You can do it in maybe 2-3 minutes every morning, really simple. So, but it's also, it helps with your strength and balance. So as well as the forms, the 12 forms. So like I said, we don't fully lock joints. We keep, again, with arthritis, you might wake up in the morning, you might be really, really stiff in the morning. So that's why we say, like, loosen everything up. In Tai Chi, we make sure that, you know, we shake everything out, keeping those fingers nice and loose, joints nice and loose. And it just helps to promote mobility, which helps to in turn not make your joints stiff and helps you move about throughout the rest of the day a little bit better. So, and doing it at night, hopefully with the deep breathing and the music I'll play and all the relaxation, you'll get a good night's sleep tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll start with the warm up, and then I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you the 12 forms. So a few key things that you'll hear me say heel toe. So when everybody walks heel toe, you might not realize it, but that's just naturally how we all walk, unless if you have Parkinson's or any kind of other, you know, neurological disorder that causes you shuffle. So, but other than that, we all walk heel toe, and then you'll hear me say toe heel. So when we walk backwards, we do toe heel. And a few other things you'll hear me say are turn hips, follow. So I'll explain all those things as we go along. And then if you guys like the intro class, then maybe we can make this a weekly thing. So it's up to you guys. You guys are the voters. So you let Okaria know and we can set it up. So what you always have to do, so one, safety is key. Safety first. Please make sure you have proper footwear on. Please don't have bare feet or socks when you're on hardwood or you know, any kind of like tile or laminate, anything like that. Have a good shoe on, good sneaker. No flip-flops, please. And if you're outside, just make sure you're on like a steady surface. Tai Chi for arthritis also, the evidence shows that if you need to do it sitting, you can. If you need to do it holding on, you can, and then standing. So the evidence shows that even while sitting, you know, if you have to sit in your chair or you're in a wheelchair or you just don't want to get up today, you can still get pretty much the same benefit with all the warm up and the forms and the cool down. So it's a pretty cool thing. So it doesn't really limit anybody from doing these classes. So I usually play music. So we work our way from the neck down with the warm up. And again, Okaria, if you can't hear me or see my feet, let me know. So go ahead, no cluttered spaces, get in a nice open area. If you have somebody who you're doing the class with, we kind of spread our arms and legs, so I don't want you smacking the person next to you. And for those of you who have not taken my class, I do stop a lot and I talk, and I obviously love to talk and chat. So even though you guys aren't actually here, I'll still do it. So everybody go ahead and get into a nice open space.
And I'll let you know, Allison.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Just wait. I just, from your nose up, I can't see.
Okay. I moved it a little bit earlier.
Right, but I could see your feet, though. Your feet were perfect.
Okay.
Great, perfect.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So everybody get into your comfortable spot. Again, if you're with somebody else, just make sure you have like arms with space available. Okay. So we start from the neck down, and again, joints nice and loose. If you can, try and stay bent at the knees. Don't lock your elbows. Keep your fingers nice and loose. And every time I say deep breath in or out, it's in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. So we just start with kind of loosening everything up. Wiggling out your fingers. Okay, so first warm up, gonna take a nice deep breath in, out, and as you bring your arms down, you're gonna put your chin to your chest. So you're stretching out the back of your neck. Okay, again, deep breath in, out, and down, and one more time. Okay, so everything in Tai Chi also is in threes. So each warm up we do 3 times. Okay, so the next neck exercise, we're gonna everybody look at one hand. Okay, and the only thing that's gonna move along with your arm and your hand is your head. You're gonna follow side to side. Okay, and then other side. And switch. And one more time each side. Down to the shoulders. Just gonna roll shoulders forward 3 times. And back. And then deep breath in.
It's like I want to get this out of here. I can't see.
Again.
Allison, I can't hear you. And Allison? Allison? Oh. I don't think she can hear me. Does anyone else, can anyone else hear Allison? Or is it just me?
We can't hear her either.
Area.
Okay.
I don't hear Allison.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So back to where we were. So we were, my favorite warm up. So we're gonna put arms to one side as if you're kind of up against a wall. Okay. And then you're gonna stretch out the opposite leg. Okay. And then other side. Switch, and you get a nice good stretch in your back, in your hips, in your legs. And one more time each side. Good. So Now I'm going to turn around because I'm going to show you from one of the hip exercises so you can follow me here. Okay. So you're going to feet about shoulder width apart, hands to your side, one foot out, stop. You can stop in the middle or follow through. Okay, so you can either do this or you can stop in the middle, however your balance is. So for beginner purposes, I'll stop in the middle. So one foot out, arms back, back, front. Okay, again, one foot out, back, and front. And then one more time, one foot out, and front. Again, you can also just do one smooth process. So you can just do forward, back, forward, back. Okay. So now this side, so left foot out, arms back, and into the and one more time. Good. So this time you're gonna make nice gentle fists. Okay. So you're gonna put weight on the left, and you're gonna do heel, toe, forward, and punch. And we don't lock our elbow, so don't fully extend. So just nice and gentle. Okay. Other side. So heel, toe, forward, and punch. Other side. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, punch. And heel, toe. Okay, and then last but not least, the ankles. So in first classes, I always heard my knees crack. In first classes, I always tell people your ankles are surprisingly, you need them to maintain really good strength, because that's actually, we could roll our ankle easily, maybe lose balance easily. So keeping our really simple exercises, I'm going to show you 2 of them, and you can just do them whenever you want, and they maintain ankle strength, and it's really good, because the rest of you is standing on top of your ankle, above your ankle, so you don't want to have weak ankles. Okay, so it's just heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Other side, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and then in, out, in, out, in, out, and in, out, in, out, in, out. And then shake it off. So that's the warm up. So the warm up again, just the neck exercises, and then the shoulder, and then the spine, hips, and knees and ankles. So really simple. You can do that in about 2 to 3 minutes. And those alone, again, doing, for example, with the weight transfer. So I'll show you guys when we did this one with heel, toe, forward, punch. When you transfer your weight forward, you want that back foot to stay on the ground. If your back foot, so if your left foot is out, if you're transferring weight forward on your left leg, your right foot, your heel should be flat on the ground. So for me, I'm transferring forward, and I can feel my right heel lifting up off the ground, so I'm just gonna come in a little bit, okay? So when you do that, heel, toe, forward, and you're transferring that weight forward, that's what helps to build the strength and ultimately helps with your balance in your legs. So that's what I mean by heel, toe, forward. Okay. So again, really simple exercises that anybody can do. Sitting, holding on, standing, whatever you'd like. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll show you the 12 forms of Tai Chi for arthritis, and and then I can show you the step-by-step of the first few, just so you get an idea of how the class works. Again, it's an 8-week class. We do twice a week, so don't get discouraged when you see all the forms and the techniques. Don't, it takes a while usually, so. All right, so I'll go ahead. Music. So for those of you who have taken my class who are in here, you guys can definitely join in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So joints nice and loose. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Fingers nice and loose. Okay. All right. So those were the 12 forms of Tai Chi for arthritis. So most of you are already in my class, so hopefully you joined along. So again, those are 12 forms that we learn throughout the 8 weeks. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the first form for those of you who haven't been on before. So we'll do, what we always do is we always do the footwork first, and then we do the hands. So for the first one, I'm going to show you from this way first. So it's up, down, and down. Okay, so from the side, it's the U shape. Dr. Paul Lamb calls it the U shape. So as we come down, it's kind of in a U shape, and then we simultaneously with the feet, it's all about timing. So from behind, it looks like this. So up, down, forward, and down. Okay, so footwork wise, all it really is it looks like somebody's taking a step forward with the left foot. So just like this. However, with Tai Chi, we focus on weight transfer. So we're going to be putting weight on the right side, and then heel toe, forward, and follow step. Okay, so again, transferring weight on the right, heel toe, forward, follow step. Okay, one more time. Ready? Weight on the right, heel, toe, forward, follow, step. Okay, so that's the basic footwork. And then the hands, bring your arms up, down, heel, toe, up and around, and then down. Okay, so from the side I'll show you. So it's all about the timing and the coordination of the hands and the feet. So as you come up, as you bring your arms down, you're going to put weight on the right, heel, toe, out, and in, and then close. Okay, so again, I'll show you. It's up, weight on the right, heel, toe, forward, and in, and then down. Okay, so again, so weight on the right, heel, toe, forward, and okay. We'll do 2 more times. And then 1 more time. Okay. Weight on the right, heel, toe, and down. And then I'll show you the next one, because the next one's pretty simple, and it's a good weight transfer one. So this one is called open curtain. Okay. So we've finished our first form, and now we're going into the second. So heel, toe, arms out, and open. So open curtain, just as if you were opening your curtain. And this is also, it goes with the warm up of looking from side to side. So as you open, you're following your hand. Okay. So palms together. Again, I'll show you heel, toe, and open. So again, we do footwork first. So the footwork, because we're going out to the right, you want to put weight on the left side. We're going to step out at about a 45-degree angle, heel, toe, and forward. If your left heel is lifting up off the ground, you want to bring that step in just a little bit. Okay? So weight on the left, heel, toe, and forward. Okay? If you feel a little shaky, if your right thigh feels a little shaky, or you feel off balance, bring your step in just a little bit. Okay? So weight on the left, heel, toe, and forward. And then 1 more time, weight on the left, heel, toe, and forward. Okay, so now with the hands, fingers nice and loose, weight on the left, heel, toe. As you transfer weight forward, you're gonna bring your arms out, but you're not gonna fully extend your elbows. You're gonna stay bent at the elbow, fingers nice and loose. Once you're settled with your forward transfer weight, you're just gonna put your hands out, palms facing out, and then open and follow. Okay, so ready? Weight on the left, heel, toe, out, and open. And then 1 more time. Ready? Weight on the left, heel, toe, out, and open. Okay, so as we learn each form, we do step by step, and then we ultimately they flow together. So it's a little easier once you flow together. Okay, so we'll do that 3 times. So joints nice and loose, nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me put music on, sorry. I don't know why it's not playing. There we go. Okay, gotta set the mood, right? Okay. So Joints nice and loose. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, keep your fingers nice and loose. I always tell people like you're in water, you have that resistance, like you're underwater. Okay, so heel, deep breath in. Right on the left. Heel. Again. In. And then one more time. Breath in. Breath out. All right, so those are the first two forms. So again, as we learn each week, we learn more forms. We do step by step, and then we flow them all together, and then in the end, they end up combining to the full 12 forms that I just showed you. So just a few, because this is an intro class, I'm not going to take a full hour, but just to review. So Tai Chi, we want to have our positive energy. So we want to, especially right now, we want to try and, maintain a sense of calmness as much as we can. Very anxiety ridden time right now. So again, I also find myself, doing the open closes, just to the 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, just to kind of reset. And so you can, hopefully Tai Chi can help you in that way with the breathing and the relaxation, but also help to benefit you to help build up your strength and balance. So, so most of you, I think most of you are in my class. So if we want to do like a 1 through from beginning to end, and then we'll go right into the cool down. So again, if you haven't taken the class, feel free to try and follow along with the 12 forms. If not, totally fine. Maybe I'll see you next week. Who knows? So let's do 1 full from the top, and then we'll do our cool down. Okay. All right. So joints nice and loose. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Fingers nice and loose. So do a quick cool down. So just like any other exercise routine, do a warm up, whatever you're doing, and then a cool down. And so nice gentle fist. Okay. Go up on tippy toes, deep breath in. Out again. One more time. And deep breath in. And again. And one more time. Good. And then we make a fist with our right hand and to left palm. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for joining me for an evening session. And I guess we'll see what happens. If not, 10 a.m. next Wednesday. So thank you, everyone.